we've been on the road for the last 6 months without any rest, without much sleep. So it's been a very difficult contest. It's been draining, not just physically but also emotionally. So when you get to this stage, of course, some people are bound to be upset and they're not going to be they're not willing to accept the result. So I hope to reach out to as many people as possible and to ensure that these feelings are mitigated in the days to come. But as far as I'm concerned, this is part of politics. For the contest of Umno Youth Leadership, there was no recount. There was no recount, contrary to news reports. I've checked with my polling agent. There was a recount for the leadership of the Putri. There were 2 recounts, but for Umno Youth there was no recount simply because I won by not a small majority, 50 votes, and there was no request for recount. The reason why there was a delay for all the results was because the manner in which the ballots were being sorted were questioned by all the polling agents. There was some issue about polling agents not being able to see the actual votes, the actual ballots itself. That was being questioned because they were asked to stand some 30 meters away. This is what I've been told. And all the polling agents said that's too far because they can't see if the vote was for 1, 2, 3 and the way it's been sorted. So that took 2 to 3 hours. And as far as the Umno Youth Leadership post is concerned, the counting only started at 9:30. So only started at 9:30. I only got word from my polling agent that it only started at 9:30 at night. So all the rumors before, saying that I won, saying that I lost by 10, saying that this guy is all rumors. I'd like to take this up, both suggestions up, and see whether or not there's some level of consensus amongst Umno Youth, and maybe later on it can be brought up at the level of the Supreme Council. I personally, as somebody who's just been elected one day in position Umno Youth, I don't want to stay in this position forever. I think that you have to give way at some point to young blood, to new faces. So I think maybe term limits are a good way of doing that, because sometimes people just don't get the message.